advanced HR functions and policies, and people used to look to this company that how they're managing it. And one thing that they came up with was that the employees' productivity, the result was that the employees' productivity increased when there was a decreased supervision. Now that doesn't mean कि आप supervise नहीं करेंगे अपनी teams को, या you will lay back and relax and let them do all the work. That means is कि आप उनके सर पे खड़े होके हर वक्त डंडा लेके खड़ा नहीं होंगे, ठीक है? So that means that you are trusting, वही trust का element. At the same time you are delegating them. So freedom का सिर्फ ये मतलब नहीं कि आपने उनको आज़ादी दे दी है, but you are also preparing them for the future, because second line को strong करना बहुत ज़रूरी है of autonomy in terms of freedom. I had to go through a surgery 2 months ago where I was hospitalized, and for 2 weeks I did not go to work. And my second line was there to manage, और कोई काम रुका नहीं, क्योंकि they were doing it. The entire team was, Saeed was there, being the HR manager, leading the team, and they were making their own decisions, or keeping me in the loop and taking my suggestions as well. But they had run, or in our organization, हमारा centralized HR है, nationwide offices हैं हमारे, we have 200 plus employees, और सारे decisions and everything happens in the head office. So they were running everything so well, and I felt so proud of them. This is what freedom and autonomy means. That you are building their capacities, you are allowing them, rather than मैं घर पे खड़ी होके कहती कि नहीं, जब तक मेरे से साइन नहीं होंगे, approvals नहीं होंगे, आपने decision ही नहीं करते. I may be out of country or anywhere, तो काम रुका रहेगा क्या 2 महीने? So you need to prepare your second line for that. This is freedom. Talking about knowing your product or the service that you are offering well, I totally agree to this, thought and perspective. But at the same time, like you have asked me, if you do not agree with whatever you are selling or the service that you are offering, then you are there, with your own experience and background and perspectives. What are you doing over there? Then you are there to contribute and share your. यहाँ पर भी फिर freedom, इतनी freedom अगर आपको इदारा दे रहा है, so why don't you share your perspective about that product, improve that product? If there's a gap that you are, identifying it, go and share with your leaders and what you are not agreeing with. And if they're flexible enough to hear you, I'm sure that they will give you an opportunity to bring a change in that product. So I think कि rather than mindset का भी change ज़रूरी है, कि rather than हम चीज़ों को complicate करते हैं या problem oriented ही रहें, why don't we come towards solution oriented mindset in the organization? It takes you a long way ahead.
Thank you, Claire. So, Naveen, I would come to you that we just talked about empowerment. As she said that she empowered her team, and that's how she reached her autonomy. So, empowerment is a word which is most commonly used, and when you say that empower your team. So, what do you understand that what is empowerment? Does it mean that your number 2 is going to do everything, or does it mean that you are there for them? So what do you think? What is empowerment as a manager? I'm not talking about general empowerment. I'm talking in terms of HR. So if you're dealing HR, and if you as a manager, what is empowerment for you?
Thank you. So we can look at this from 2 angles. If you as an HR leader, you're leading your own team within HR. And the other, as the basis of the HR function, you are leading other employees in the organization. You are helping set direction for the entire organization. You're setting policies that impact everyone else. ये सारे department ये नहीं कह सकते, finance ये नहीं कह सकता कि हम जो काम कर रहे हैं वो हर किसी की जिंदगी को affect कर रहा है. But in HR, the policies that you are making, the decisions that you are making are actually impacting everybody. चाहे वो उनका हेल्थ केयर हो, उनकी सैलरीज हो, उनका बोनस हो, उनके प्रमोशंस हो, उनकी करियर जर्नीज हैं. सो एम्पावरमेंट में there's a simple model कह लें या approach कह लें, you might have heard of it, skill and will. So if we think about each employee has control over their skill and their will. और कोई I think आपने कहा था कैरल कि हम skills की तो ट्रेनिंग करवा सकते हैं, लेकिन जो will या attitude वाला बात है वो हम इतना, that has to, you hire for that, you test for that, you converse for that, you interview for that, and then you see कि जब वो टीम को join करते हैं तो वो अपना will कितना इस्तेमाल करें. Somebody could be a genius in HR policies, they could be a genius as a CFO, लेकिन अगर उनका एटीट्यूड ही नहीं है, उनका will ही नहीं है कि मैं आके यहाँ I'm going to use my talent, I'm going to use my skill, तो बेकार है वो स्किल